How you guys doing today? I'm Webtoon King, and today I'll be doing my chapter review on Hardcore Leveling Warrior Earth Game Chapter 11. Now this one is a very exciting chapter, very heartwarming chapter. A lot of people that I knew from the OG series came back to life. If you guys don't know the OG series, first of all, I don't know why you guys are reading this. Go read the OG one, then come read this. It helps with the enhancing the review, reading it. So if you don't know the OG series, go read it first. But first thing first, I spent another money on the fast pass. Ever since I spent on Hardcore Leveling Warrior, it's kind of hard for me to wait weekly to pay to read now. So I'm probably going. So far, I think there's 15 chapters. I'm probably gonna do all my chapter review early, and then just release on the release date, so I don't get copyright strike from Webtoon. This review is probably gonna come out February 14th. So, but I'm recording this early, so that's another thing. Let's talk about everything that happened in this chapter. We learn more information about Mother. Well, we kind of do. We get confirmation that the girl that saved Ethan last chapter was the witch from the OG series. I was right. Go watch my last review. I mentioned that. The witch is the one that created the game system for Lucy Adventure. With the father of Carter. Carter is the dark magician guy from the OG series. Carter is the one that's missing so far. We haven't met yet. We also see our OG team coming back together with Hardcore Leveling Warrior and everybody meeting each other. But we also noticed that some of them have their memories. So I'll go into that more into my chapter review. But anyways, story time. This is the time of the review when I talk about the main points of the chapter. Let's start from the beginning. We go back to the witch talking with the Archbishop, and the witch kind of mentioned something very important to us. She mentioned that the Archbishop is the mother of light. So when she said that, no, she said dragon of light. I apologize. But when she said that, I thought about it. I was like, okay, that sounds like an important thing. I went back to the Wikipedia, tried to look up dragon. And then the one thing that came up to my head was the dragon of evil. And I was like, whoa. So the dragon of evil is the master of, in the OG series, he's the master of, what is it? He harder or heart heater, whatever, which one, heart heater. He's his master. The dragon of evil is also the parents of the ancient dragon. And one thing I noticed when I was reading the Wikipedia is that the dragon of evil, his partner's named the dragon of light. And the OG series, the dragon of light died. So apparently this character is the new version of Dragon of Light, so she also is quote unquote the parent of the ancient dragon. So that's very interesting. I wonder when we're gonna meet the Dragon of Evil, because he's the master of Heart Heater, and to me Heart Heater is H, the one they keep calling H. So that'd be interesting if H know the. I doubt that he the Dragon of Evil is. I don't think he's Mother. They won't call him Mother. I don't think so. And since this character is the mother of light, she can't be Mother. So I wonder who Mother is. I might be right, because I theorized that Mother was what's her name? X. I think her name is X. X is the villain of the last series. I might be messing up her name bad. But I will have a picture of her right here. But anyways, I already talked about who the Dragon of Evil is, the Dragon of Light. They're very important characters. They're very strong. In the last series, they're very strong characters. They're very OP. They're next to the gods in the OG series. So anyway, back to the story. The Dragon of Light had to leave because she apparently didn't have permission to fight the witch. But before she left, we have this cool art of her turning around. You just see, oh my god, the art in the series is so amazing. She just turned around and looked at the witch and say, I don't have permission this time, but next time we meet, I will have permission. So basically, she threatened the witch, like, yeah, I'm leaving now, but I'm gonna come back and beat you. But anyways, when she left, the Wish let Ethan know that there are people after Zoro, and so Ethan kind of freaked out until the Wish said, "Hold up, I sent somebody just as strong as you." And I was like, "Who is this?" And then we got to see my boy, the guy I knew it was him, the Sword Master Lee and Drip. And I was right about it being Drip because we didn't see his face last chapter, but his hair color, and I knew it was Drip. So both of them, they show both of them right here. And the first thing we notice is them kind of like the Sword Master Lee is trying to like talk to Zoro. So it kind of shows that Lee knows it. He has his memory. So they all got the memory right now. So I wonder what happened where they get to keep the memory, and for some reason Zoro and Armin don't have the memories. I don't know what condition they had to go through. But anyways, we see Drip easily beat one the lackeys that were coming after them. But when he wasn't paying attention, there was a beam that came after him. But we see my man Lee, Sword Master Lee, just hit the beam off. And then we see him Lee versus a character called Tsuki. I know I messed it up. I don't know what. I think it's Japanese because they were speaking another language, and our universe in this story is Korean. So I think this guy is Japanese. But Tsuki also mentioned something, that he was sent by here by the Dragon of Light, and if he completes the mission, she will give him new powers as a reward. So apparently that, like I said, the Dragon of Light and the Dragon of Evil are very OP. So it makes sense that they're able to give powers to people. And it could also make sense why the white-haired guy that was fighting Ethan, that was a Dragon Knight, maybe he got that ability from the Mother of Light. But either way, my man Lee was able to easily defeat this guy, Tsuki. I'm not good with Japanese and Korean names, so I'm gonna mess it up. But he was able to beat him easily. But we see the rest of the group surround him. We see a guy in the background. He's throughout this fight, the next sequence of fight, this guy just chilled the whole fight. You see their boss, or I'm assuming their boss. He's the one chewing gum, and Lee is basically like getting surrounded. He's getting attacked, but he's more worried about Zoro. So he's telling Drip to, all he has to do is pay attention to Zoro, protect her. And Lee was easily able to destroy the team until he tried to attack the guy with the gum. The guy was able to blow the gum up in his face and kind of stick him to the ground, like he can't move. So we got Lee trying to figure out what ability the gum was and all that stuff. And while Lee was on the ground, to try to attack him and all that stuff, but my God, this guy has the best art, even in the OG series. I swear to God, him and Heart Heater and a couple other people. But my boy BB showed up. BB is the one, if you guys know in the OG series, he has the ability to teleport. So when everybody was about to get attacked, he teleported and saved all of them. My God. And we get to see his face reveal, and this is amazing art. But either way, he teleported all of them away, and we get to go to the building, to another building. I guess it's their headquarters. We just see that they're level 13, I think, underground, and that's it. We just see a bunch of them meeting each other. Armin jumping into the hands of Zoro. You see Drip talking to Hardcore 11 Warrior, and both of them confirming that they still got the memories. Drip is also noticing that Armin and Zoro, particular, Drip is noticing that Armin her personality is different than what he knows. So he's kind of wondering to himself where she's correct, if they have the memory or not. But he figured out that they don't. And then we get to see Lee looking at Hardcore 11 Warrior for the first time. We see the emotional flashbacks of the OG series, of what they went through when they fought each other, when Lee died in the OG series. I'm telling you, go read the last OG series. I don't need to explain all this. It was just heartwarming. You add extra when you know the OG series. It helps. It's like reading Boruto and you know Naruto. You know Naruto, so whenever they do stuff in Boruto that is kind of hints to something that happened to Naruto, it helps. But either way, he tried to hug Ethan, and Ethan was so. This is the funniest thing. Ethan was so disgusted, he put his leg out and blocked him. And the chapter kind of ends with Ethan to let him know, like, I don't need a hug from you, basically. And that shit is funny, but man, I can see me spending more money on the Fast Pass, so I'm probably gonna be done with my reviews. And probably like, every day I'm probably gonna do a review, and I'm probably not just gonna be able to release it until Wednesday when they're supposed to release, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But anyways, amazing chapter. I give it a 10 out of 10, and not because the chapter was a 10 out of 10, more because of I know the OG series how heartwarming it was for Lee to meet Ethan again. So that's what's making me giving it a 10 out of 10. But anyways, do the YouTube stuff. Subscribe, comment down below what you guys like about this chapter. If you hate my rating or not, if you agree with my rating or not. Anyways, Toon Family, we out.